Sure, I don't know about you, but this has been a very difficult time for so many. It's been difficult for some more than others as well. And oh, dear soul who's watching, I hope that's not been you. And I hope that somehow things are just, still flowing in your life. And if they're not, I just want to remind you of what my mama has always said to me, and it's true. This too shall pass. Everything that we're going through, all this difficult, turbulent, internal, external stuff that's going on, it will pass eventually. But I want to remind you, take the time to be still and silent and find some solitude. And solitude, that means away from, being on your phone and on your computers and binging away on YouTube and Netflix, and find time to just be silent. Find time to, be with your thoughts and observe your thoughts, and almost have a gentle conversation with your thoughts, so as to bring about a bit more peace within yourself. Because it's very, as I get older, one thing that's really clear is I know so little. And the older I get, the less I know, is definitely what I'm observing. And B, that every single human being suffers. Every single human being suffers. You can have the most beautiful skin, you will suffer in some way. You can have the most amount of things around you and you'll suffer. People suffer. That's the bottom line. And that suffering is where your growth lies. That suffering is where your potential starts to come through. I mean, if you take a moment and you really think about it, whatever it is, whether you did a race and you suffered because you pushed your limits in your body, it was exhilarating and you achieved a big accomplishment. Whether you won, doesn't matter, but whether you outdid yourself from your previous record time, whatever it might be. So there's like a method in this pain and this suffering. And at the end of it, it is glorious. And I want you to remember that. But it doesn't take away that this suffering is crap, and this feelings of all the stuff that we go through is hard. Can you tell? I too have had a little bit of that. And I'm being humble when I say a little bit. I recently lost my dog of 19 years being with me. I've moved from home. Our house deal didn't fall through. But it's heavy. It's heavy, and I'm human, and I feel the pain of others. I hate to see people suffer. And on a mass level, that's what we all do. We hate to see people suffer. We feel their suffering at some level. And we can't make sense of that. There's lots of different philosophies on that. There are people who will say, that's karma, whatever. There might be, I really want to go back to take the time to be still, silent, and find time for solitude, and find time to do that repairing in your soul, in yourself, and the binge eating, the binge watching movies, the binge playing games, the dating, whatever it is that we tend to all have addictions to, where we want to hide away from our feelings and we don't want to deal with them. It's just like eventually you're carrying this bag and it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. So this methodology of taking time for the 3 S's of just being silent and still and solitude will definitely do something for you. And if you don't quite know what to do and how to do it, take a pen, take a paper, and just journal and just dump. I've got one of my clients, he calls it his morning dump. I think that's very, very sweet and that's his thing, So guys, just want to say, hang in there, stay strong. Know that at the end of whatever this journey you're going through, you will come out of it better and stronger. How else do you want to think about it? Do you want to think that it's going to be really crap and it's no point living and no point carrying on? Is that really what you want to do? I hope not. Don't give up. Don't give up. Try and find the beauty and the joys in every single moment. From having a cup of, oh, that's my lemon water, by the way. But, appreciating this lemon that, boy, did it take a long time for this lemon to grow. I mean, if you've ever planted a lemon tree and watched it grow, it takes a long time for you to get to this lemon. You unconsciously slice it, you use it, discard it. Poor lemon. It's also suffered. There isn't a thing, there isn't a creature that doesn't suffer. That's what I've realized as I've gotten older. And it sure helps when you have people around you that love and support you. And you have even these virtual situations where the people are just saying to you, like me saying to you, hang on, hang in there. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. That's my message for you today. Find time for stillness, silence, and solitude. Remember, this too shall pass, and it's going to be okay. Much love to you. Take care.